Welcome back to the Other Controller Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Corndog. Steady just fell for a camo joke. Let's get into the news, yeah?
No introductions for nobody else, like we're not here and
You
stuff.
know who everyone is.
We might have Merc here tonight. You never know.
No.
You good guy? That old school Jadakiss laugh.
Fuck you. Okay, someone's got to tell me what a teraflop is.
What?
Does anybody know what the fuck a teraflop is?
I don't know what a teraflop
It's an
is.
arbitrary metric for measuring performance. Does that make me sound smart?
It does. It does.
Well, that's what it is.
I have
like
questions
how
though,
they-
like performance in terms of what?
Graphics.
Oh.
I don't think anybody knows what it means. They just say it because it sounds cool.
I like the abbreviation they put here. They just put 12 TFLOPs. TFLOPs of GPU.
See, TFLOPs of GPU. But in parentheses, graphics processing unit.
Yeah, why didn't they do that for TFLOPs?
Because nobody knows what it is. They just know that the more it has, the better.
That's like one of those buzzwords that like people are like gravitating towards. Oh fuck! It has 12 teraflops.
How much did the last one have? I don't know, like 5. Oh shit,
Like
dude, this is more
less.
powerful.
I hope
Yeah, so-
PlayStation comes out and is like, we
The
got
biggest
13
thing, yes.
TFLOPs.
We have 12.5 T-flops. Thank you very much.
We have a little bit more girth than you.
The Xbox comes out and they're like, do you even know what a TFLOP is? Like, oh, of course I do. I have 12 and a half of them.
Bitch.
It reminds me of the old school. Was it the Walmart commercials for COD? The two dudes that were always like the first ones to go and get it and would play at night. I don't know if you ever saw those. Hold on.
Was that for like the OG COD?
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
No idea. I was just trying to make it an old joke. Just went over your head.
That's cool.
You were walking into it today, man.
That's cool.
Okay, so Microsoft announced the specs for the Series X. I also shared so I'm gonna retract a former statement that people are actually fucking stupid and that the Series X is a really dumb fucking name. We had an article from a woman in California that has been watering a plastic plant for 2 years.
Wait.
And she was shocked when she found out it was plastic. So people are. She tried to repot fucking
A plastic.
plastic plant. People are fucking stupid. Microsoft, why would you name it Series X? It's like not good.
Oh shit.
So
That's fucking dumb.
yeah, I mean,
For how long you said?
2 years. Not 1 year, 2 years, and then she was like, You're like, don't you think that, like, man, this thing's not growing? Like,
I think
also,
she had, like,
did she
a-
just like move in with the plant? Like, was that plant there from a former like person there?
Maybe it was a gift.
Like, so many questions, and like, wouldn't like you're a dick if you give that gift and you watch her water it? Terrible person are you?
No, you're not.
Do you think she had like a rough week and was like, oh, I forgot to water my plant. Please be alive. And it's like, wow, you're pretty healthy. And like just never clicked to her. No, you didn't brown at all, huh?
What's been bothering?
job.
Like, how did she not have a puddle of mold like underneath where the styrofoam was? And did she not smell that shit? It's like there's so many questions as to like the stupidity level of this woman. But anyways, so they announced that it's gonna have AMD's Zen 2 and RDNA 2 architectures, and that's what it's delivering 4 times the processing powers of an Xbox One, enabling 12 teraflops, whatever that means. And then they did announce they're gonna have the SSD storage. I think the coolest new feature that it's gonna have is the quick resume. And essentially what that lets you do is like you can leave a game and then pick right back up where you left off, but you can do that for multiple games.
So it's like creating your own save state, like kind of thing.
Yeah, it's kind of like, so let's say like you're stuck in a mission on Call of Duty, and then you want to like, you're like, fuck it, I just want to not deal with this right now. So then you go and play like some Skate 3 or whatever. when you come back to like you could essentially flip flop from both of them and then be in the same spot.
Gotcha.
that you left from in both of the games.
So it's like creating your own live checkpoint. You'll come right back to wherever the hell you tabbed out at.
Yep.
PlayStation 4 is something similar where you can pause and just go watch a movie and then you can go right back into your game afterward. It's just you can't do it between games.
I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like, and it's been on, like, because I've had every iteration of the Xbox One, and I feel like no matter which one it was, they all run better than the PlayStation. So I think not, with my thought process on that, I feel like whatever the Xbox Series X is going to do is, I think it's going to outshadow anything the PS5 does.
But I mean, again, it may be the stronger console from a tech point of view, but we all know fan favorite PlayStation is still going to come out. Like in the end of its cycle, will most likely still be the one that sold more and will still be the favorite amongst fans.
It depends on how the next little marketing stint goes, you know.
Yeah, I don't, because they're like, it seems like they're willfully absent. And I think that's going to end up fucking them in the long run.
I don't know, man. People were loyal to the PS3 with all their weird fucking baby commercials. Like, do you guys remember those weird ass ads for the PS3 when it first launched?
No.
God damn it.
No, I was born in the 90s.
All right, guy. Like, I'm pretty sure we owned PS3s, but
I didn't. I had I have a PS3 now, but it was like a hand-me-down. It has a yellow light.
never mind.
So it really does nothing. Also, 120 frames per second support. But I think the current generation Xboxes do that. But that's super cool that they're going to bring that onto the next generation. And then according to, because what they're planning on doing is they're going to support the Xbox, all of the Xbox One iterations until a year after the Series X releases. So not only is that going to confuse the fuck out of idiots that water their plastic plants, they're also going to have like support. So like, let's say if you buy a title in December, like when the Xbox One X is coming out, if you buy that for your current Xbox, you'll be able to play it forward on the new Xbox, depending on if the developer allows for their game to have that feature.
Mm-hmm.
Like here it says 4 generations of gaming. Like you could be able to play like original Xbox games.
Yeah, I hope that's not like going to be some like shitty fine print stuff where it has to be part of the backwards compatibility. Like I wish they would just like allow you to, because like obviously you're able to do it like with those games that they have available. I'm just wondering what's limiting them to just those games. And I wonder if it's going to be like they're going to allow you to, if you have the disc, you can use it.
Well, it says all with no developer work required.
See, but that's super vague.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take that as a positive.
Well, no, if no developer work is required, meaning you don't have to wait for a company to put out a backwards compatibility patch.
See, but I don't know if it's the company that's putting out the patches. I think it's Xbox that's putting out the patches.
Well, but if they're making the statement, then like they're basically saying that it's just going to work. That's how I'm taking it.
That's how I'm gonna take it because I don't think they're gonna shoot themselves in the foot that hard. I think they'll like hit a toe, but not like center foot.
If that's the case, my stocks are going to go up from GameStop.
So you actually bought stock?
Yeah, so from last week, I'm up $5.88.
Oh, shit.
8.11% gain. That's my only stock that's fucking gaining right now. My portfolio is in shambles right now.
GameStop coming in clutch, baby.
Yeah, man.
Sponsor us.
So how much stock do you have to own with them for like us to demand sponsorship from them?
I don't know. I mean, if they keep it up with this $3 stock shit, I'm going to see how much it costs me to be the majority holder.
Every paycheck he's going to buy more and more stock and it's like, oh, I got this.
He's just going to take his entire 401k and transfer it into GameStop stock.
Hey, I mean, it's a big bet, but I'm looking for that gold on the other side. Yeah.
So when I put this one up, do we put a tagline as a financial advisors?
You got to put an asterisk like We're not responsible for your fuck ups. We may or may not help you financially ruin your life or make it better.
About $5.
We got to look up what the stock is going for Mad Catz then.
Mad Catz stock.
Let's see that joke.
We're all typing.
It's probably over $5.
Oops.
God damn.
Was that tenths? Was that fractions of a cent?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, it's 0.0010. Wait, it was at 10 a.m. today. It was at 0.0030. They just had a rough day. Let's go over the past 5 years. Holy shit!
But wait a minute. Their stock is worth
$0.
fucking air, right? So they're just giving out stock for free. But you don't ever hear that Mad Catz is going to go bankrupt.
No, dude. No. Because at their peak, their stock was worth $269. Like, stop it. It's just not no, excuse me, $275.
So I feel like collectively we could buy the company.
Dude.
Bro, I was gonna buy one of their mice.
Dude.
Don't do it.
For the past 3 years, they've been under 10 cents.
Dude.
They haven't even been a cent.
Their turnaround is coming. Don't worry about it.
March 4th, their stock was worth $0.
Bro, their stock was worth
they were giving it out for free?
Oh, man.
Literally, what?
It was almost a full
3
year.
days ago.
Oh, wait, hold on. But this is in US dollars. So, even on the...
Bro, they were at $0 for almost a full year.
Yeah, dude, it's fucked.
What were they doing?
Making shitty mice.
Bro, we named our podcast after these people.
Mad Catz Interactive.
No, we didn't name it after them. We made fun of them when we made the fucking podcast. Like,
that's like...
It's mocking their shit, but like, damn.
Yeah, they're worth 1/10 of a penny.
We have more followers than their stocks are worth.
Yeah, fuck.
Oh shit! So, gaming
Mad Catz,
stuff.
sponsor us. We'll help out.
What are they gonna fucking pay us in?
Fractions of a cent.
Get the fuck out of here!
The logo. I want the logo.
We'll send you all a mouse pad and a jersey, but we'll charge you for shipping and handling.
You can ship and handle
They
my
still
nuts.
make products? Like how?
Yeah, dude.
Don't you? We were going over the mice that I was gonna get. Glad I
I don't
didn't.
understand. Like how is
Yo,
there?
I bet you if I bought a mouse, you could see the stocks raise.
Shut the fuck
He
up.
gets a fucking handwritten thank you letter.
Here's an honorary shareholder.
That's actually crazy. Holy shit.
You got dried up little tear stains on the fucking letter. It's like, oh shit.
Dude, that's wild. Razor's stocks are only worth 16 cents.
Fuck Razer.
Is it products or ass?
What is?
I swear this mouse is double clicking on me again already.
Is it a Mad Catz?
No, it's
Should be.
not Razer.
Oh, Logitech is $39.
Oof.
Yeah, but their peak was in 2000. It was at 160.
What's Corsair?
I don't know. I really fuck with Logitech stuff, though. I wish they would fucking sponsor me.
So for now, the first 15 minutes or so of the podcast is going to be dedicated to looking at stocks and giving out financial advice. Hashtag not financial advisors.
Yeah.
It's gonna start just hoping Mad Catz can make a comeback, man.
Yo, that's like the best segment ever.
Between GameStop and Mad Catz, like that's just our running jokes from
We're
here on
shooting for
out.
the fucking stars, bro.
Yeah. What else do we got?
The PlayStation 2 turns 20. Or just turned 20.
Fucking hell, dude. Really?
I wanted to talk about like if you guys had some favorite games or if you guys remember when you got your
Grand
system.
Theft Auto 3.
I remember on the PlayStation 2 was the first time that I got in trouble for playing a video game too long. Because I was playing with a Dark Cloud. Is that what it's called?
I have no idea, guy.
I think it's Dark Cloud.
Not ringing a bell. I saved up for my PS3.
PS2.
That's what I meant. PS2. I saved up for my PS2 half the money. My mother put in the other half for it. And the reason why I really wanted it was because I went up to a friend's house and he had GTA 3. And I played it. And I was like, holy shit, this is fucking incredible. And I started saving the money. And then GTA 3 was the first PS2 game that I got.
Yeah, Dark Cloud. It was like you had to go through dungeons and you had to rebuild towns because the evil genie destroyed everything. They made a second one. The game was fucking awesome, and I played it for like 8 hours, and I got in trouble, and I was like, I didn't know I was even playing that long. It was like the first game where I was like just totally into it.
I think PS2 is the only console that I had the most games for. I had a fuck ton of legit games, and then as time went on, I learned about swap magic. I don't know if you guys ever dealt with any of that.
No.
You get to basically... So you put in this disc, and you got to remove the front tray of your PS2 because there was this little plastic tool they gave you to manually eject your disc, and you would swap that disc with a burned copy of a game. And that's how you would play copied games.
You're a fucking degenerate.
Right, because I'm the only person that ever did piracy growing up.
I don't own a shit,
yes.
so no.
Nobody did live. Well, fucking corrupted their
To be
entire
fair,
computer.
we were 6 or 7.
God damn it.
So I remember this release vividly because this was the first console that, damn, that's wild as fuck. This was the first like home console that I was alive for, where I could get it at launch, or that I could remember. And I remember because I was born in October. Around my birthday, we went out to eat dinner, and I remember it specifically because like they were singing me happy birthday, but they didn't know my name, so they called me Pancho.
Oh shit.
It was like super fucking wild. Then I remember a couple of days later, we went to Circuit City because my birthday gift was that they pre-ordered the PS2 for me, and we went to Circuit City, and then we were looking at games and shit, and like for whatever reason we were on the floor like looking at the new console, and the guy was trying to upsell us PS1, like the mini version of the PlayStation 1. And we were like, no, we want the PS2, like the new one that just came out. And he was telling my mom, he's like, no, yeah, this is the new one. And it had like that stupid little fucking like flip screen that you could play it in the car with.
Mm-hmm.
But then after like fucking 10 minutes, we were like, oh, well, we already paid for it. And then we got it. And the first game I got was Tekken Tag Team. And I think Crazy Taxi too. And that's like back when the CDs were blue.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember Tekken Tag Tournament. My brothers and I used to have a Tekken Tag Tournament 2. And every year we'd have a tournament called the Tekken Tag Tournament 2, the Tekken Tag Tournament 2, the Tekkening. AKA T12.
Alright, I'm a disconnect. I'm done.
I think I won our last tournament. Because my older brother had a 96-0 run on Kazuya, and I ended that shit. I ended that shit with P-Jack, and I just hit triangle and does a 3-punch combo. Bop, bop, bop. That was like half your health bar.
And then I think like my overall favorite game was Time Splitters Future Perfect and NBA Street Volume 2. That was the shit.
The street games are a lot of fun, man.
Even the NFL streets were pretty cool too.
NFL streets were a lot of...
I remember the only football games we played were Madden, and I remember Game Day, and I sucked at it because you had to choose how you wanted to catch the ball when they threw it. And I was too young to have that kind of reaction and coordination. Like as the ball was coming to you, you had to hit it like a square, triangle, or circle, depending on where the ball was.
Fuck, what was the name of it? What was it, Game Breaker?
Yeah.
NBA Street?
Yeah, where you do like that crazy ass fucking like.
Just that music came on.
Yeah, and then you do like this fucking like choreographed fucking dunk at the end of the fucking shit.
And y'all remember Blitz?
I remember Blitz.
That football game where like you punch people and when your dude
Yes.
gets injured, they just go on the sideline and they steroid him up and just send him back out there.
Yeah, that was called Blitz the League.
Yeah, that
Like
one was
you could
the
tackle
shit.
somebody, you could break like their fucking leg and shit.
Wait
Wait.
a fucking minute.
What'd you find?
Holy shit. Someone like went through recently and did a compilation of all the game breakers.
Oh my god.
I actually still have a copy of NBA Street Volume 2.
Has anyone played the demo for Final Fantasy VII yet?
No. I was hearing about it. I didn't even know it was out.
I'm excited for it, but I don't want to play the demo because I want it to be like fully done when they release it.
Oh, like a
And then
super fresh feeling. Not
Yeah,
saying
'cause I don't
want
wanna,
to I want more.
I'm always afraid of demos where they're like, all right, let's get something out there and it's not done yet. And then I'm like, well, if the game's going to be like this, I don't fucking want to play the game no more. I'd rather just get the game when it's done and then play it.
I get it. I mean, like, I don't know. I've always liked demos, and as the years have gone on, we've stopped getting demos for things, or we get them a hell of a lot less. If you're really excited for it, it's just going to make you want it even more. Like, at least that's how it always hit me.
I just don't want the voice acting to suck, but I know it's going to, based off the last year's E3 trailer.
Like, we're getting a Resident Evil 3 demo this month, and I don't know when, but I'm fucking dying to play it.
We're so glad to have you back, Cloud.
Are you guys picking up Resident Evil 3?
Probably not.
I mean, I don't
I might
play them.
when it goes on sale.
I can
So,
tell you right now, my brothers will.
this is going to be the first Resident Evil where
I heard about this.
you are not safe in the safe room.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna buy that shit.
So Nemesis can fuck your day up if you go to save. I don't know about the zombies breaking in or anything, but the whole golden rule of the safe room being safe is out the fucking window for this game. And I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, I kind of get it where they wanted Nemesis to really feel like he's the all-powerful bad guy, you know? And
Have you
nothing
seen the
stops him.
gameplay of him?
Of the
Of
original,
Nemesis
yeah.
in this one?
Not in this one, but I'm sure he's terrifying.
So Mr. X was occasionally he would dash at you and shit, and he had his power walk. Nemesis dashes, he will jump ahead of you no matter where you're running. So it's a lot harder to deal with this asshole.
Yeah, he's Nemesis, man.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. It's just this one's going to be rough.
Honestly, with like, yeah, I don't think I'd get it, dude. Cause like 2 was really cool, but I'll probably wait till they have I think the developers weekend or whatever it's called, on Steam,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll just get it then.
What other fucking games are coming out soon, apart from the game that I'm most excited for?
Doom?
Yeah, Doom Eternal. And that's like really the biggest one.
No, the biggest one is Maneater.
Well, I mean that's coming out this month.
Oh, I
That is going to bring back
it.
Animal Crossing.
Oh yeah, Animal Crossing comes out this.
I finished that like 23-minute little gameplay trailer of Maneater, and where we left off last time, where Big was saying, "Oh my god, I hope you can do that," because they were mentioning something. There was like kind of hinting that you can wield a swordfish as a sword,
Yeah.
and I
That's
really
fucked.
hope you can.
Half-Life Alyx comes out 23rd.
You guys have VR or?
No, I was saying that mainly for you.
Yeah. Man, so I haven't played VR in a while, and I know that if I'm going to play that, I would have to start practicing again and start building up the fucking nausea resistance. Like, already thinking about it has my stomach turning.
And that's my biggest thing, because I want to get VR. So that wireless one was the Oculus Cloud, or where the fuck it is.
I think it's the Quest or some shit.
Whatever, the wireless one, you know. I want it, but I really don't want to like get it and realize, I can't adjust to it.
You can. It's tolerance. The second you start feeling slightly queasy, don't make the stupid mistake of thinking I'm just gonna push
Power
past
through
it.
it. Be a fucking man. I ain't raised no bitch.
I mean, yeah, you could do that. Just have your bucket and your mop ready.
I tried VR once, and I think I just went too hard too soon. So I played Dirt 4 with a steering wheel and the shifter and everything.
That's what I want.
Bro, as soon as I took off, I was leaning sideways. I'm like, I don't know why I'm sideways.
And I was like, oh, shit, you just...
My roommate was like, you all right? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know where I am anymore. Then, like, for the next 2 hours, I was holding up the walls trying to walk. I was like, dude, I'm fucked up. I did, like, half a race.
Yep. So...
You know, like, I didn't feel ill. I was so disoriented. I was like, I couldn't tell which way was up even after I took it off.
Also, Doom 64 comes out. Or Doom shit. Also, if you pre-order Doom Eternal, you get Doom 64 for free.
Where at?
I think anywhere.
Oh, so it's not a vendor-specific thing?
Because I know when I went to GameStop, buy your shit at GameStop, so my stock...
I was about to say, it's going to be a different tune from here on out.
Dude, it is a self-plug now. I love it.
So...
Big fucking hates you, man.
Oh my God.
I'm an official stockholder. And shit turned around.
God damn it. Wait, can we now call ourselves like the official GameStop podcast?
No.
Absolutely.
Right. Allegedly.
We are allegedly the official GameStop.
The unofficial.
Oh, no. You can even you can get it on Steam too. Doom 64. It's free if you pre-order. Which I think I'm gonna do that right now. Anyways, so yeah, Doom 64 comes out. Animal Crossing, which that's like super polar opposite games to release on the same day. It's like one you're like weird little fucking animals running around doing shit, and the other ones you're like fucking killing demons to metal.
You haven't seen all the whatchamacallit memes crossing them?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, there's been a couple with like basically saying that they come out together and they're totally fucking opposite. So there's like a whole bunch of memes of them like interacting with each other.
Bro, speaking of memes, I saw the funniest meme I've ever seen, and I don't remember where I saw it. It was fucking... So you know Triple H, how he'd come in and he spits the water in the air?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And it just said, just imagine. I was like, what? And I thought about it. I'm like, could you imagine your girl spits it out at you like that?
No.
God, that'd be I'd be so mad. But at the same time, I'm like, you took that opportunity and you went for it. And like, if I saw someone do it, it'd be the funniest shit ever.
Why disrespect like that? Like, what the fuck?
A power move. What am I gonna do? Be like, oh shit, you got me.
Really? That would be your reaction to that?
No.
Externally, yeah, but inside, I'd be like, mother.
I'm pretty sure it'd be the other way around.
No, I keep it calm, cool, and collected on the outside. The initial reaction might be to like cock back, but I ain't swinging nothing.
Cock back.
Oh, man.
Good job.
That's rough.
Good job, Boom. Hey, you gotta play your disconnect thing for yourself.
I have the soundboard, so I will do with it as I please. Also, I forgot to talk about this. No, actually, no, I didn't, because it just came out. They're making HBO series on The Last of Us.
Yes. Been hearing about it. I haven't read anything about it, but like I keep seeing it pop up.
I haven't played it.
You haven't played The Last of Us?
No.
Oh, man. Last of Us was a great fucking game.
It's gorgeous.
That's one of those games like on my hit list that I know I need to get through.
It's a game that like, all right, have you guys seen Up? Yeah. So you know how Up like hit you in the feels within like the first fucking 5 minutes of the movie?
No, I'm a fucking man.
So for the rest of us with that don't have insecurity issues, so you know how Up really hits you in the feels in the first 5 minutes? Last of Us is like that too. Good fucking game.
It's just really, it's like I like the. But honestly, it didn't hit me in the feels. It's a fucking fake animated movie.
All right, that's cool, guy.
The
Let me guess, you didn't cry at Coco either?
I've never seen
Don't
Coco.
fucking mention Coco, goddammit. I'm having a great day.
All right, Corn Dog gets it.
I didn't see the movie, dude.
Papa. I was like, oh.
Fucking ninjas going on in here, man.
I made a mistake of watching that by myself while I was drunk. My roommate came home and I
Most depressing statement ever.
Just shutting down. Jesus Christ.
my roommate came home. He's like, "You all right, dude?" I'm like, "I'm fine.
I'm fine, dude. I'm not crying. You're crying.
Like, why are you so blurry? You're having a day."
I saw that one in the theater with my ex, and I was like trying to hold it in. So I glanced over, and I saw she was crying. So I was like, all right, I guess it's okay then.
But one that got me deep in my feels was Toy Story 3. The end. Where they're like at the incinerator and they're all holding hands and shit. It fucked me up.
No. Fucking, dude, every single time with fucking Marley and me, sad times.
Yo, I heard there's a website where you can look up if the dog dies in a movie.
Don't fucking tell me
You
that,
don't-
dude.
yeah.
Why?
Well, I mean,
No, so that way you don't watch the ones where the dog dies.
so I get that, but then like Big's thing was like, why? Why would you make this movie? Why? Like now I know this movie exists, and I'm just upset.
Because I was talking to my tattoo artist, and like the other tattoo guy was mentioning it. And he's like, "Yeah, there's a horror movie," and I looked it up, and they're like, "Yeah, the dog dies," and I was like, "Nope, not watching it." I was like, "Good for you, dude."
Yeah. Like I'll avoid fucking a movie like that, but like I'll watch Star Wars and let Anakin kill kids all day, whatever.
That's fine.
Yeah, I skipped that scene in I Am Legend every time.
Oh, dude,
Did you?
Same.
I skipped that shit. I ain't watching that. In other news, I built a computer.
Specs, go.
I have
72 teraflop.
Take that, Xbox, whatever the fuck.
So, sorry. And teraflops still make me laugh. My motherboard is the ASRock something or other.
Does it clap those frames?
Yeah.
You goddamn right it does. Frame clapper, that's what I'm gonna call this thing. My processor's an i5 9600. I've got a 2060 gaming Z, I think. Graphics card. I got 500 gig SSD. I got 4 teraflop hard drive. My CPU cooler's a Be Quiet something thing. I bent the shit out of the little clip that you put on the actual cooler.
Oof.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're looking at CPU coolers and it has the plastic clips, just fucking throw it away. Find a new one. Because those things are fucking awful. I thought I was gonna break my motherboard. But for a reference, my old computer, when I was playing Rainbow Six Siege on the lowest quality on a night map, I would struggle to get like 50 frames, and if I moved too quick, I'd go down to like 10. This new one, the highest graphic settings on a night map, I can't even get it to drop below 150. So it's out here kicking ass right now.
Guy, but the human eye won't see past 30 frames. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but my human heart feels past it, alright? Besides, my human eyes can see the fucking number in the corner.
So it feels good.
Yeah.
How much
But,
RAM,
I mean-
guy? You didn't tell us the RAM.
Oh, 16.
Why did you sound like fucking
Ram.
Owen
Ram.
Wil-
What's your RAM at? What's your how many got you?
What's your RAM at?
You ran wow. You have 72 teraflops. Wow. Wow.
I mean, the old computer, I built it 6 years ago when I upgraded nothing besides like a case fan. This is a big upgrade for me. It feels good.
Good shit, dude.
Thank you.
Now the question is, when you gonna start streaming again?
I'm not sure. I do want to start doing it again. It's just I got to make sure I'm motivated to do it, you know?
That's been my biggest issue, dude. There's like nothing that I want to play right now.
And I find myself, I play maybe a league game a day. I'm not gaming as much as I used to right now between school and work. Like, I have Tuesdays off and that's it, and I don't do a damn thing. But if I find a game that I'm really into and kind of sparks that gaming drive again, maybe we will.
Man-eater.
Hit that little go button. Man-eater. Oh my god.
You're going deep with the game.
Fucking midnight release on that shit. 24-hour stream. The comeback.
You know how fucked that'd be? Like, all of us come, well, me and you come back strictly for this game.
You want to? And then as soon as we beat it, don't stream again. Yikes. Like, no, we're done. You get one game a year.
Catch you guys on the next big release.
It's not even big. It's just like...
It's just a dumb release. That we're
it's big for you guys, is what I mean. Like...
Can you guys please stop calling it a dumb fucking game and give it its respect?
I'm excited. Don't get me wrong. I'm just... That game looks like a fucking hot mess of stupidity that I'm going to have the greatest time playing.
That's like cry laughter. Oh, Halo. OG Halo dropped, I think at the beginning of the week without any announcements. And it's actually like really fun.
Why didn't they just release it with the other one?
They're doing like staggered releases for all of them.
Exactly. It's stupid.
It's really dumb. But it is what it is. At least so that's the thing though, right? Like, if they would have released it like staggered and it's shitty, then thered be like a real big complaint. But it's actually coming out really well.
Like, does it hit the nostalgia hit as much you need it to, or?
It's just fucking fun, dude. Like, I think maybe it's just that, like, there's been so many cookie cutter shooting games that we've been playing, and this one is just like, it feels super fucking old, and it feels good, like, to jump like 4,000 feet in the air and then just throw a sticky grenade and blow people up and shit.
Does it have the nostalgia button? Or on the Master Chief Collection on the Xbox, you can have there's like a setting or something where you could have the old graphics back. And I turned them on, I was like, I don't remember this game so shitty.
I didn't even know the Xbox version had that.
Oh, dude, it's like the grunts come out and they're like all fucking cubicle and shit, and I'm like, is this what it looked like? I remember it being pretty.
Dude, that's so I bought a PS2 and I was playing like a couple of games and I was like, fuck, did it really look this shitty back then? Like,
yeah.
What were we looking at? But then again,
From young eyes.
Also, we were looking at it on a CRT though. Is it like with the way that it was built to look good on a CRT. So I think it's partially that as well. Because I know for a fact, some of those games didn't look that shitty back then. I think it's like the console is like a bottleneck for like, or the TV, as weird as it sounds, I mean, is a bottleneck for what the game should look like. Because I bet you if we would fire that up on a CRT TV, it wouldn't look as bad as it does on the new like flat screen panels.
And for any young viewer, CRT TVs were the ones with the big ass on them.
Yeah.
And they would like linger a bit when you turned them off.
And then like you could tell they were on because they had that weird high pitched sound.
Yeah. Your parents come in and you turn your TV off and it's like still kind of glowing. They're like, were you playing your games? No. It's still like green and fading, like.
So, that dude that improperly handled his firearm on stream.
He cheddar bobbed his fucking G Fuel.
He did. He did. I don't know. That shit drives me insane, dude. Like, with everything that happens on Twitch, it's just like, it's either they handle it correctly in some cases. Every other case, it's like, well, this person makes us a couple $1 million a year. We're going to keep her, but fuck this dude that just randomly just strolled onto camera with no shirt on. It's like, okay. All right. I mean, what is your guys' take on this? Like, granted, Twitch has been fucking people up in the past, but I think they went the proper route with this in particular.
I mean, if anything, you could like how they did it, where it's the local government law or whatever. But it could also be you could try to put substance abuse if he was too drunk to understand what he was doing.
Negligence. Yeah. Like
If you really wanted to ream him for it.
Yeah, my initial questioning was like I was legitimately curious as to what terms of service was violated with this, but after looking into it, it was the whole local laws, abiding by local laws, and it falls under their violence and something section of the TOS. So it's like, all right, fair enough,
I think dude's a fucking idiot and got what he deserved.
100%.
Like me, I'm genuinely confused as like how he could be that fucking stupid. Like, why the fuck did you have it like where you're streaming? B, why are you trying to flex like that?
That's why.
In front of fucking, it's like people are fucking stupid. Like, hopefully his dumbass doesn't. Well, it's not gonna change because he's not permanently off the fucking platform.
Right, he still has a YouTube channel,
stupid,
and I'm not sure if it's a permaban or if it's just a temp ban.
And then he's gonna come out with this. Oh, I'm so sorry.
His apology thing's already out there. I didn't watch it, but he already has an apology video.
Substance abuse is a real thing. I was unaware of my actions. I do apologize. This was a real terrible thing to happen. This, that, and the third. I'm not responsible for what I did. Let me make up a lot of words and shit and put it together so it sounds like I'm not guilty.
Teraflops.
My teraflops were off balance, causing me to discharge the weapon.
You are fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's just
him and the plastic plant lady.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, it's probably related.
Also, that's why I'd never do drunk streams. Because it's like you never know
what stupid shit
what
you
you're
might
gonna
do.
say, never you know what you're gonna do.
Yeah. I think that's a really good mindset to have. Whereas other people will do it constantly. That's their thing.
Yeah, that's their shtick.
Yeah.
It's kind of fucking stupid.
Just be stupid, and it's like, how close can you get to breaking TOS without breaking TOS?
Easy. Have corn dog and big stream again.
Yeah, I think that's going to be an interest. We're just going to come back and our launch stream is just going to be everything to break TOS.
You come back and it's like, well, that was a good 24-hour stream. We won't be doing this again under these accounts.
Hashtag get Brown to affiliate again.
Yeah.
Same name, but just with a 2 at the end. Big Boy Browner. And it's like, oh, shit. Let's see how far this one goes. So that's the other thing. Like, let's say you get banned from the platform. Is it IP ban? Like how does it work? What's stopping you from coming back under a new name?
Or you could just stream on.
Be all right. I mean, that's always an option. Hell, you don't even hear about that platform anymore, do you? Really?
No.
Facebook?
No.
Which one? You didn't come clear quite through on that one. Which one was that?
The one that's by Microsoft.
We can say it. We're not on Twitch at the moment. We can fucking say it.
The one that Dr. Disrespect was taking shots at?
Did he really?
Yeah, he was like, what the fuck? Mixer has 5,000 viewers in total? What happened? I was like, man. I didn't go see if it was true.
But we called total. It when the hype first started. Everyone was like, oh, let's jump ship and see what that thing's all about. And it's like, you guys are not the blue-haired person that was offered millions of dollars to go over there. It's not going to be the same experience.
I wonder if Shroud is regretting it.
I think Shroud is, in full honesty.
Was he paid the same way? Like, I mean, not the same amount, but was he offered a special deal? Or was it a decision he made?
I think he got... Honestly, I think he just got offered money.
Yeah,
that's the only thing that I would think. But it's like, that's the only thing. Like, why would you do an exclusivity? That's not only... Unless they're coming with like buku bucks, it doesn't make sense. Because you're cutting off a certain demographic. Granted, it's not like you're completely shutting them off from access to it. But I mean, we're creatures of habit. If we're going on Twitch, we're not going to download Twitch and Mixer to say, oh, well, Doc is on, but Shroud's going to be on in like 20 minutes. Which one am I going to choose? You're obviously going to stay on Twitch if you're invested in Twitch already.
I agree. It's kind of like when people had the same issue when every company started coming out with their own launcher. And more recently, like how many people moan and groaned about the Epic Store. And it's like, oh, another platform. It's like, it's a double click. Just you fucking click the icon for the game you want to play. Like, I remember the days where there was no central fucking hub for Steam and everything. Every individual game was its own icon on the desktop. Just fucking click it. Play the game.
One thing that I don't get about this whole them going to Mixer, then they still play with people on Twitch. I'm like, people can still watch you in a way. You know, like, Shroud always plays. Yeah, Shroud always plays with his girlfriend, B-Nans. Like, you can just watch Shroud, essentially.
Well, but you're not watching his point of view.
What, Shroud's
his blank face from the side camera view, not really looking at the camera, interacting with your crowd.
Talks in one tone. I mean, he's got a good shot. Neat.
I mean, look, everybody loves the content creator they love for whatever reason they like said content creator, you know?
Yeah.
Can you guys start loving me, please?
That was so pure. No.
For now.
Oh, fuck. I think we gotta do this. Do you have one this week, Corn Dog?
Yes, I wanted to talk a bit about. You're saying a real dumb
I
one.
love how he shuffles in his seat because something's.
Yeah.
He adjusts himself, he clasps his hands, like, here we go.
Well.
I want to talk about time management. Because it's something that I've always struggled with. And it's not so much procrastinating, even though I do have so a few days ago, I had a moment of procrastination that I never thought I'd hit before. So I had to work on a different paper than the one I have to work on after this. And I was like, all right, I'm going to play like 2 games of League, then I'll do this paper. Then I got in the mindset of, well, I got to go to the store, so I'll play those games later. And I went to the store, and then I started cooking, and I started cleaning, and I'm like, if I don't play the game, I'll never play the 2 games I told myself I could play before I do the paper. And then I like waited hella long on the paper, and I was like, that was a moment of procrastination that I've never hit before, and I was not proud of. It was like multi-level of procrastination, right?
Like you procrastinated the thing that you were using as procrastination for the paper.
Yeah, but in the time management sense, where it's not like I'm finding things to not do the one thing I have to do, it's that I have so much to do. And like, say I want to do one thing. I'm like, all right, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do this. But that first thing ends up taking longer than expected, and it's not going my way. And I'm so focused that I'm like, I have to do this thing first, even though I don't. Like, if it's taking too long, I can put it to the side and do my second option first and then go back. And I have a hard time adjusting, like, my time management schedule. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude, me and time management aren't even in the same fucking zip code, dude. We're not even in the same country. Like, the perfect example is, so I got a new game, right? And it was a Friday. I work every Saturday. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. It's Saturday tomorrow. It's the last day of the week. I can stay up a little bit late. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Long story short, I start work at 6:30. So I stayed up until 4:15. Like, I didn't go to bed at 4:15. I turned my console off at 4:15. So I was like, you know what? I don't want to waste time today because it's like ugly as fuck outside, and I don't want to like waste a call off day. So I slept for 25 minutes, and I struggled through the entire fucking day. But like, I'm not the person to ask about time management.
So what's the question? Like, how do we...
It's just like, how do you guys manage your time? Like, what are tips that you guys could give to our viewers?
Flexibility. Don't beat yourself up if there's certain shit you can't get to when you want to. Try to, like, let's say if there's something you really want to do that's going to take a certain amount of time, and the shit that you did beforehand isn't going to give you enough time to do that, have a plan B for something else smaller that you still got to get done, and be able to switch that other thing for when you do have the time for it.
See, that's my biggest issue, is that I'm so stuck on plan A that, like, I have plan B in place, but I'm like, no, I can get plan A to work. I can get plan A to work. Before you know it, I'm like, well, no, I don't even have room for a plan B. I have to do A.
Yeah, and then even then, it's like, shit, I don't even have enough time to do all of plan A now because of everything else. So, like, you gotta be able to, like, switch things around. And I think you'll have more flexibility if you kind of do stuff further from the time it's due. You know, the closer you push to the deadline, you're going to have a lot less flexibility on when you can juggle shit around.
Amen.
Yeah, I think it's more so like needs, wants, and priority. Like, you can't, like, you got to get the shit you need to do done. And then, granted, if it's something that has to be due by, like, tomorrow, like this paper or whatever, you're going to prioritize that over fucking, like, playing a game of League. Yeah, so it definitely becomes needs and wants and how you prioritize your entire day, essentially.
So when I'm, like, prioritizing stuff, it's always by, so, like, I'll write a list of shit, like, that I have to do, and then I'll grade it on what's the worst shit I have to do that day, and I'll get the worst thing on the list done first, so that the rest can just, like, be smooth sailing.
Yeah, I like to get my, like, multiple smaller things done before I go for a big project. Because, like, this paper, I have to do, like, a quick, like, 3-page rough draft. Well, my other papers are, like, 2 1-page papers I've done throughout the week. Because, like, those are, like, final drafts of shit, you know? So those are where I was focusing on. I was like, well, I can't just sit down a day and grind through all these papers. Like, by the time I'm at the last paper, I'm going to be dead, and it's not going to be good content. Like, you need that time off. It's just, how long do you pace yourself for something like that? And here's a fucking work ethic thing that's been pissing me off lately. I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I'm scheduled to start at 4:30 p.m. That means I start work at 4:30, not show up at 4:30. People come in and clock in when, like, at 4:30 and don't start work until, like, 4:45. Like, what the fuck are you doing for that time? Show up early if you can't show up and start working when the time you're supposed to start working. It's not hard. Get in the car sooner.
I think at that point it's a matter of care for the job.
Yeah, like how much you give a fuck about what you're doing.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I start work at man. I start work at 6:30. I walk in that bitch at 6:30.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, so for my job, I don't even have to clock in. It's just I hand in my timesheet. So I could already tell you I'm gonna be late to work tomorrow.
Me too.
I'm gonna be late on Tuesday. I'm gonna be late on Wednesday. I'm gonna be late for the rest of the week and the week that comes. I'm late to my job every fucking day, and the only reason why is because I know I can get away with it.
I could get away with it too, but I'm not going to.
Right, and that's what I'm getting at. It's a matter of the care for the job over anything else. I think if you really care about it, you're going to do something like show up 15 minutes earlier, be prepped, ready to go, yada, yada.
I don't even need this job. This is like booze money that I don't even drink with. This is shit to fill the free time.
And you're just a better person than the rest of us, corn dog.
Let's just say we give better financial advice than we do time management advice. So please rewind to the first segment of this episode. You can get some sound, allegedly sound financial advice.
Hashtag not financial advisors. Definitely not time management advisors.
Hashtag GameStop sponsor us.
But Corn Dog is a really good motivational speaker on how to have better work ethic.
I'm a great
So wait,
speaker,
hold on. So
talk on my ass. What?
After I clock in, I do my work and I do it very well.
Yes.
But getting there on time,
no.
You know.
My mindset, and I know it shouldn't affect me, is I have the same job as another coworker who is, how do I say this?
Bag of ass.
Fucking stupid. Really fucking stupid.
Bro, if only you knew.
But we make the same pay. We have the same job. It's to the point where that's totally different. I mean, like, so like I'm basically saying we're on paper, same title, same everything. My boss will make me do a couple of extra things because he knows I will get them done proficiently and properly. Whereas if he asks this other person to do it, it's a bit of a gamble. Until I'm making more money than this person or she gets fired, I'm going to keep being late. I'm going to keep not giving a fuck.
So
I think that's more so like that shit drives me insane. Like coming from any type of business standpoint, it drives me fucking batshit that pay is not based on performance, but it's also more so heavily graded on time within that service. If you're a piece of shit from day one and you continue to be a piece of shit on year 30, why the fuck are you still there?
Dude,
I think that one word spoke so many words in such a.
I know what he wants to say because I used to work there, but like, it that shit drives me fucking batshit insane. And then all it turns into being is that immediate leadership, and everyone above that chain just wants to be a piece of shit and then not explain nor do the right thing and make it better for themselves.
Yeah, dude, it's a fucking shit show. Like simple, like some of these people, you would think they're so dense that they would forget how to breathe and would die. That's how fucking bad it is, dude. Like I'm genuinely surprised that they have the mental capacity to get to work every morning. That's how bad it is.
I don't fucking know anymore, dude. With regards to that, that shit drives me insane because I still hear about it every once in a while, either from you or basically anybody that still works over there. And it's mind fucking to hear that they know. I think that's just part of the problem is like as the company gets too large is that no one really pays attention at the low lying shit and they're too focused about like heavy, high related topics.
So before we get too depressed talking about our shitty working situations.
Oh, my new job's sick. The fuck?
Shut the fuck up, man. Oh, you're happy.
Like, I'm sick of your attitude. Always smiling and shit.
So, if you guys could show us some support in the views, likes, and subscriptions, hopefully this could be our job that we hate. But thank you guys so much for... Everybody hates the job, guy. No matter what it is.
If this was our job, I don't know, I'd kind of enjoy it. Give it like 4 years and y'all might get on my nerves, but I'd enjoy it. It'd be like a good upset.
Yeah, like if this was our main job, it's not to say that every day would be easy, but I don't think it would ever get to the point where we would hate it.
What the fuck? You work with Psy?
What?
So thank you guys so much for checking us out on our latest episode of the Other Controller podcast. If you guys are watching on YouTube, please do hit that bell so you're notified every time we do drop a new podcast. For Corndog, Brown, and Steady, who are the Other Controller podcast, have a wonderful week.
Lighters.